Welcome to Aligned for Success podcast, where we help chiropractors create practices that truly serve their life's vision. I'm your host, Dr. Nikki, and I'm here to show you how to break free from stagnation, grow your practice, and rediscover the joy of why you became a chiropractor to begin with. Whether you're looking to boost your revenue, spend more time with family, or simply enjoy practice life again, you're in the right place. Let's align your path to success. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Aligned for Success. Today, I want to talk to you about something that came up for me in a conversation with my friend Bailey, and it is about consistency in the client experience. And so today, we're going to dive into one of the most underestimated parts of running your business, and that is the client experience. And so we all say that we want a 5-star experience. We want our clients to experience that. They want us to all give us a 5-star review, but very few of us have the systems that actually make it repeatable. And so here's the truth. When someone refers someone to your business, they're not just trusting you, they're also putting their own reputation on the line. So have you ever gotten a referral from someone, a friend, and your experience was crap? And then you're like, I actually don't trust my friend anymore, and I'm not going to go to the restaurants that they tell me, or whatever it was that they recommend to you in the future, because you had a bad experience with something that they recommended to you in the past. And so if that person's experience doesn't match theirs, it reflects poorly, not just on your business, but also on them. And that is where things really can start to break down. And so me and Bailey, we both did business with the same business, and we had totally different experiences. So mine was good. I had clear communication. I had like a thoughtful follow-up. I knew exactly what my steps were, what they told me the cost was, matched what I was actually paying. They handled everything smoothly. And if I had a problem, they fixed it. And so I truly had a good experience, and it worked for my business. But hers was the complete opposite. It was messy. It was disconnected. She was so frustrated. Nothing that they told her actually was what happened. And one of the worst parts is that they misled her on fees. And so that is also terrible. So if you tell someone the cost of something and then they come back and it's completely different and you're getting the same exact thing, that's a problem. They're not expecting that. And even when she had met with them, they told her this was the cost. And then they told her down the line, hey, it's actually going to be more money. So you can't do that. And what that taught me, it just got me thinking about how you guys all also need to think about your client experience. So if you are struggling to get internal referrals, I promise you it is coming from this. So it could be your energy. It could also just be consistency. And so we need to talk about that as well. But the thing with Bailey was that I didn't even make the referral. Someone else did. But I will tell you what, I will not make a referral to that company now, because I know that there is a lot of inconsistencies with what the experience is like. And I don't know if someone's going to get the good experience that I did, or if they're going to get the experience that Bailey did. And so what it did was it made me lose confidence in this brand altogether. And so that's truly how fragile referral trust is that one inconsistent touch point can erase years of the reputation that you have built or that you're trying to build. And so truly a referral is a trust transfer. When someone says, you should go here, they're essentially saying that business will treat you exactly how they treated me. But if that doesn't happen and someone gets a watered down version because maybe you're just not feeling it today, maybe your team's in a bad mood, maybe they got slower response, or truly just a different vibe, that trust will collapse. And so this is why the most successful brands aren't just known for what they do, they're known for how consistently they do it. And it is not perfection that creates loyalty among your clients. It is predictability. Clients want to know that no matter who they talk to, what day it is, or how busy you are, that your brand experience will feel the same. And so this is where your USP comes in. And if you've never heard of a USP, it stands for your unique selling proposition. And so that's really the bridge between the consistency. And so most people think of their USP as the thing that they offer, the technique, the equipment, the credentials that you have, whatever it is that you offer. But the truth is that those things can be duplicated, and they are duplicated, right? It's what cannot be duplicated that makes you stand out. And that is the way your brand delivers the experience, the emotional component and the fingerprint of your business. So your USP isn't just what you do better. It's that you do the same thing every single time. It's the reliable feeling that people associate with you and your business. That is what keeps people coming back. And ultimately, that is what makes people refer others to you as well. So here are some examples. If your USP is, quote, warm, thorough, family style care, then every touch point from your email tone to your office flow needs to deliver that warmth and that thoroughness. If your USP is, quote, efficient, elite performance care, then every visit, every conversation, and every process should reinforce that precision and that excellence. So if you guys are trying to figure out what is my USP, look at your Google reviews, right? What are things that people are saying about you most often? And so I know for mine, people aren't saying like Dr. Nikki is a badass adjuster because I am. What they're saying is that my team knows their name. Everyone always calls them by name. It's like you're a family. I feel so at home. And so now we need to take what people are saying about us and recreate that in every single thing that we do. So it is part of our USP and of our brand that every single patient that walks through our doors, we say hello, first name, and goodbye, first name, so that they always know we're talking specifically to them and that we know who they are and that we're prepared for them. So when your delivery doesn't match your USP, the message will get muddy, and that is why you're not getting referrals. So it needs to be consistent, and you need to figure out what is your unique selling point. Take that and triple, 10, 20 times down on that to make it even better. So here is an aligned audit for you guys this week. Ask yourself, if 5 new clients walked through my doors today, would they all experience my USP the same way? Would someone forget something? Would we drop the ball? Are things happening consistently? Because if not, that is where you focus your system work, because every breakdown in your client experience is actually a breakdown in a communication or a process. And guess what, guys? All of those things, they can be fixed. So you have to identify it, and then you can work on fixing it. So here is your challenge for this week. I want you guys to just pick one key touch point in your client journey, whether that is onboarding, is it follow-up, is it reactivation, and just audit it for consistency. Do we have a system and a procedure around this? And is every single person getting a reproducible experience throughout that whole journey? And then ask yourself, does this reflect my brand promise? And would my best referral partner be proud to send someone through this process? Then you guys are just going to tighten that one area, and what you'll see is a ripple effect across your referrals and your retention. So your client experience, it's not your marketing. It is how your brand speaks when you're not in the room. So we need to protect that referral. We need to honor the trust that that referral made to us. And we need to make our USP something that people can feel every single time. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Aligned for Success. And I would just love to know, what is your USP? What's your unique selling proposition? Let me know on Instagram. I would love to hear it. And I can also help you tighten it up, make it even better. And if you don't know what it is, I would love to help you guys figure that out. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all next week. Thanks for tuning in to Aligned for Success. If today's episode resonated with you, please be sure to subscribe and leave a review. This helps other chiropractors find their way to practice freedom too. Remember, true success comes from when your practice aligns with your life's purpose. Until next time, I'm Dr. Nikki, reminding you that a thriving practice and a fulfilling life go hand in hand. See you next week.